Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sogdian Saga, in which I'm a bit of a good mood for once. Part of that is that we have a Zoroastrian Great Holy War for Georgia, which is over there. And this is the whole kingdom of Georgia, and obviously ran by Greek Catholics and whoever else that runs these territories. I don't think there are any Georgians. No. Small number of Georgians, it's replaced by Greek. But I highly doubt there are any Georgian Zoroastrians, if any. But we'll have that looked at once the situation is once we take over Georgia and the like. So the Persian Byzantine wars are back on in a way after a long absence because of Divashtchich's self-destructive reign that nearly partitioned the empire and nearly ended the Kayani Dynasty, in which I have no children, but I hope I'll get children, but I don't want to risk myself being on the front line, but I'll be there for a short period of time. I'll serve my time in the military while I will continue to do work of the Hermetic Society, which I'm relatively new on this sort of thing. Not saying new as in past experiences, we're saying new for this character. Empress or Roxana. Anyways, yeah, so I'll sign up. I'll join for once. We didn't join the last one over in Northern Africa, and I've already ordered the retinue to head this way. Which means we'll have to bring everybody else. Whose realm levies did I raise? Oh, you guys. Yeah, we were selling that from with Rajput. Tell you what, get to your ship. You'll be transferred to the front, to the Georgian front. Needs a little more than that. Huh. Oh yeah, this'll do. Yeah, we'll just ship you off to there, while the rest of you head to Baghdad, place where we often gather for larger wars. Because Baghdad has very good supply limit, thanks to the plains. Well, there's disease, so how long has that been there? The measles. Started in Karbala. Oh no, it's gonna be there for a while. Damn. I guess we'll rethink of where we got her instead, but there's no other good place. Actually, there is. Up here. Which is a part of Gilan, next to Tabaristan, so guess this is a place to be. Plus, it's convenient that way. Much more convenient. The Rajput troop. Honestly, we could still beat them anyhow. So, yeah, we'll lose some of them. So, yeah, forget the ships. Stand down, yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know why I said Rajput as if they're my own guys, which I was referring to. I was referring to the army over in Rajasthan. That's what I was referring to. Of course, rescue, march on. And you may run into some raiders as per usual. Well, we could still defeat them with superior tactics and whatnot. Let's get this over with. More will join, obviously. Yeah, Punjab and I, well, Punjab beat me to it. But more will come. And also, before I hit the record, I don't know why you destroyed that satrapy. I created a bunch of satrapies and the like, and gave it to the respective Shahdoms Shahdoms. And then, and we transfer vassalage and the like to their respective. Tell you what, after this war, I will create another 5,000 retinue. Because I know we have a habit of keeping 10,000, and I'm sure some of you people were concerned about why do I keep getting rid of the vassals even though they're the same kind as mine. Well, let's just say that I will create another set of retinue once the war is over. Like, we'll keep the 10,000 at the Syrian coast, and we should have another one stationed up in the steppe to go overland to deal with, well, this, you know, ever-going conflict where pagans still thrive, and Christianity is trying to gain a foothold over the Zoroastrian territories of Russia. And we're trying to stop them from doing that. I mean, it doesn't look like much as far as who's converted and whatnot, but most certainly these areas. And unfortunately, their old friend, Prussia, or Pruntania, has become Orthodox. No heir, but it will revert back to Slavic pagan, if anybody's willing to. Not a chance, because good intrigue. And the Teutonic Order has a foothold in the region. Immortal Holy War for Sumi. Yeah, that's another reason why I create another 5,000 retinue there. Like, just go through the lands and whatnot, and then you will be stationed in Sumi, Finland, if you will, to deal with the Catholics. Yes, they're all Catholics up there. So yeah, the Finnish front would be another, I don't know, hot zone for whatnot. But I believe that duty would belong to a Zoroastrian holy warrior. Oh, wait a minute. Think of the supply limits. We don't know that country very well. So, if it's for Georgia, that's what we're after. Unfortunately, Abkhazia, how you say that name, is the only well-supplied place out of all of them. This is a very hilly, mountainous country. So in this case, station here, and we'll split them up. Alright, let me lead so I can, you know, get that trait. And bring me my best. Even though I was about to say all of my commanders are old. No, some are relatively middle-aged. Middle-aged and sane. My Estonian half-sister who's got the lover's fox. Sure, why not? Confucian and innocent philosophy is usually, you know, must show sympathy and explain. There we go. The Hura Master be praised. Now I have the God in Shadja. There. Now have at it, because I don't want to be in the front lines for a long time. Unless I want to fight in a major war, which will be against Byzantine Empire one day. You lead them. I'm staying out of the front lines because I have no heir, and the heir belongs to the Queen of Bosnia. Yeah, married to my, well, these are my cousins, my Bosnian cousins, who, you know, belong to the blood of the Parthians, the Persians, and the Sogdians. we're all in this. That means you did indeed form the Kingdom of Bosnia. And who is attacking you? Bosnian claim on... Oh, that's just territory. Nothing, you know, holy war. In a way. Yes, we gave them independence at the end of it. I mean, sure, they'll fight each other for any claimants of territory. I mean, he has a weak claim, so he's decided to press it. So. Well, remember, if they're ever in danger of the holy wars, and I cannot interfere on their affairs, unless there's a holy war abroad, then we will help them. They'll fight each other for land grabbing, and that one is like, well, that's no longer our business. It's their business now. When we win some holy wars, Persia will be there. Keep that well in mind. At least they're busy with their own conflicts, well, they were in the middle of. Alright, break them up. You just go overland. Hunt down any enemy armies and begin a siege here. Move up to Tau. These will be the hunters. Hunter-killer for against enemy armies. They just move ships up. Follow along the coast. Don't venture off too far. Winters can be pretty brutal. Look, move up here. That's the reason why we need a retinue. Oh, you did manage to gain a foothold on Anatolia. We'll just take one more county, then... Yeah, we'd have an established foothold in Anatolia. And my original plan was, well, get this land that used to be Armenian back to Armenia. And then we'll begin the Anatolian conquest. But it seems, well, we got ahead of it. So, which means in future conflicts, after the little Armenian thing, then we'll go to here, and up here, and then we'd be knocking on the door to Constantinople. Unless a great holy war for Anatolia happens, which only our religious at the moment on Movad says so. Tell you what, make a stand here in case they cross through Constantinople, cross through the Bosphorus. Well, probably not. Sultanate armies in the way. They're from Morocco. Where are they? They've committed all their masses through their Algeria-Morocco area, mind you, against the Shia remnant. But no sign of enemy armies. Oh, that was cancer that got you. I was thinking you didn't go through Baghdad where that disease was there, was it? Probably not. Hold on, what button did I press? Split it in half, will you? One's going over there. and another to well, go overland. Occupy all of Georgia. The Zoroastrian church forces are there, because I gave them Bactria. Dear colleague, I found the most fascinating phenomenon from observing the sky. I'm in a firm belief that the foundation of the cosmos is hiding somewhere out there. In order to reach higher knowledge, you should take my advice and study the skies thoroughly. Observe the sky. Well, I told myself to stay away from the front line, so I got all the time in the world for that. She's from that area. Release her. She's just a fellow Zoroastrian. Of course, it comes with a price. The instruments and tomes I had gathered from my studies of secrets behind the stars have finally arrived. Lenses of different shapes and sizes. Took it over dusty old tomes written by learned people, and these will prove invaluable for uncovering the truth. Now I can carefully observe the sky as I get my head in the clouds. So I'm spending a lot of time looking at the skies, as I'm already promoted. Go from neophyte to initiate, which I can do some scrying and brew me a potion of eudaimonia to get rid of depressed or stressed if need be. If I ever have one. And plus, another reason why I'm staying with mine. If you don't be a commander, I mean, you have a better chance of having that fertility up. And I really want to switch my focus to family if I don't get pregnant soon. Shah Artavan has been very cold to me lately. When I approached him about it today, he asked me point blank where I was. Was when, I respond. We had plans to visit my uncle, the one who likes fishing, one who aren't all that excited, but I didn't expect you to simply not show up, he mutters. Listen, friend. I had many important things on my mind lately, so there's a chance that my friendship with him will end. But now I would become a night owl. We're still friends. So this character's been spending a lot of nights looking at the skies, odd instruments occasionally falling from their pockets. After many a night observing the sky, I've become certain there is a pattern of the movement of celestial bodies I've yet to uncover. However, I'm considering putting this endeavor to rest for the sake of my other duties. No, I have to keep going. I will keep studying the stars, increasing my chances of successfully finishing my mission. Yeah, I know there's raiders in my backyard, but I'm looking at the sky. You saw the raiders in Samarkand. After the siege, oh yes. Need more books these days. Thought it had something to do with the... Oh, now you allow women in the order. You know, if I had a martial education, I would have joined the Immortals right away. But, no. I wanted to take the path towards the Hermetic Society. Because it's something that we've yet to do in this series. Hang on. Where are we? Okay, there we go. Not yet gathered around. My husband expressed a curious notion over supper this evening. I missed your conversation, my lady. Kawad... I forgot his name. Kadwaghanak. Kawadhadwanak, said, taking another sip of his drink. It's all astronomical phenomena with you these days. Surely you could take some nights off from your research? One does not simply take a break from this task, dear husband. Now I become starry-eyed, which, again, spending the majority of the time secluded in the study of observing the skies, they're often heard reciting strange calculations to themselves. After many a night observing the skies, I've started charting the patterns of stars as well as the movement of certain planets, but there is so much to learn, and my council won't stop complaining about my absence from the court. Perhaps it is time to conclude my research. Keep going. All too easy, as they call me, the Glorious. So we took the territory without a fight. I mean, sure, there were a few minor battles, but No more than that. Okay, forget about the Syrian coast now that we have control of this coast and further inland. Yeah. One little quick war to take that territory. That little territory will do. Thank you very much. Praise Ahoda Mazda. Now, the question is, who wants Georgia? I highly doubt there are any Georgian Zoroastrians. You people know how much I like to appeal to minority cultures, or cultures that were prominent but they've gotten smaller over the years. Oh yeah, there's plenty of Greeks, but no, there's one, but he's mayor. Don't want to create a merchant republic. Then we'll find one and convert one. Actually, I found an alternative. I just thought of it in my head, but give it a moment. Alright, keep looking for the stars as you look for somebody. Really? Only 2 Georgian men left in the world. I mean, sure, there's women, but it's just... I mean, that guy's very old, but he's stressed, won't be around for long, and won't make much of an impact anyhow. But, and there's some of you are wondering, it's like, what alternative? Just give it a moment. Oh, yeah. Very bad. Burner. Armenia. Even though you are imprisoned right now because you are a no demon worshipper branded apostate, and you have cancer, which you should go to the UV yet, just to kill you off faster. What about execute him? Just, oh yes, no demon worshipper, therefore execution is correct. Well, that happened. That off of his head then. Anyways, now, this boy, 9 years old. Very good line of succession, the Bifranian. You remember the founder of the house, who is a descendant of one of the 7 Parthian clans? The founder was a Georgian. There's Georgian heritage in these Armenians. They were Christians once, and later we brought them back to being Zoroastrian, the rightful religion amongst the Armenian people at this time. And plus, you control that other part of what used to be Georgia. So I think you have more right to have Georgia rather than the George people themselves because of your heritage and important bloodline. These Georgians don't have any bloodlines, unless you start at a later start date of the game. The Shahdom of Georgia is yours, and yours alone. More power to you. Not to mention this will separate them a bit. Oh, and we also took this part too, which is kinda odd, but hey, at least it gets us closer to the Shahdoms over there. But they will separate us one day. Yeah, the ex-Shid is still a Catholic, but you work under Armenians now, so that's no longer my problem. That's your problem now. As we wait the retinue to be there, then we'll launch one quick war to take that county. New liege? No, get rid of them. We need to restore the Zoroastrian moral authority back to the way it was. It's only 2 holdings. That must be a record for fastest war ever. I'm sure there are faster ones. We'll take 65 months off before, you know, we get back to fighting against the Byzantium for, you know, areas like Mesopotamia, which used to be part of Armenia, which those gains will be given to them again. And it's like, okay, we got how much part of Anatolia we control? We control 20% of Anatolia. So it's like we can, you know, move up there, but then up there we'll be knocking on Constantinople's door. Or alternatively, go through, what is this area? Adrianopolis area, and then we'll be next to Thrace. 1, 2. 1, 2. Aha. Or better yet, go through Strymon and we would have connections with the Shahdoms where we can support them close by. If that wasn't the case, my original plan before recording was fabricate a claim on this island, create a little island base for us to, you know, reinforce during should there be any holy war conflicts, which no doubt there will be one day, if anyone be endangered. While Croatia and Bosnia are fighting each other, Serbia's behaving. Oh. Yeah, who's controlling that? Have you created Satrapy of Anatolia? Okay, you have the right to have it. You have the right to have that Mazapane. Remain stationed there. Or alternatively, since Armenia holds that part, a little closer. And remember the retinue? Yes, we will do it. We'll use that large amount of money in a huge free retinue cap. So. Let me do the math here. I'm trying to create 2,500. Okay, 2 more. Okay, that's 10. Got it. Same structure as this. 10 of the horse archer retinue and 10 of the cavalry retinue. So let's count again. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, you don't need to count. You can see that from here. You can know when it's 20. There you go. And almost at a point where if we want to, we can create another of these. But the upkeep would be very, very ridiculous. So you just sit there in Samarkand for a while and deal with any raiders that comes here. We'll use that as a force that will go overland and fight there, or take the place if we choose to, I don't know, take the boat and go all the way around and help out with the Immortals. Which they lost now. Those forces were too united. And also I failed to notice. French Shia. Yes, they had infiltrated there somehow. I think there was a secret Shia society inside of France. They've managed. How do you like that? Anyways, let's get on with the stargazing. I'm tired of looking at this stuff. Yeah, there will be peace in our time. No need to go holy war, holy war, holy war, holy war. No, no, no. Save that for later. At another episode. While in the meeting with my council, I feel a headache rising inside my skull, making it hard to pick up the different conversations in the room. Lack of sleep is clearly taking its toll on me. Shouting erupts in the room. Suddenly, the Shah Divan shouts my name, bringing my consciousness back to the room in a threatening tone. He asks if I agree. Well, I gave him all he wants, so he's happy with it. Sure, he's fired. Hopefully there's a better one out there. Yeah, the legal tutor. Can get the threat level down a little faster. Just. After many a night observing the skies, I started charting the patterns of the stars, as well as the movements of certain planets. There is so much to learn. However, my counsel won't stop complaining about my absence in the court. Perhaps it is time to conclude my research. I understand so much. I am satisfied with my progress, and I will conclude my research, letting my mission come to an end. I will conclude my research. Thank you, Kavus. For... Oh, you're actually the first Sogdian that Malvan, rather than a Persian one. Oh yeah, you still have open elective with unknown successes despite the people in your court. And you got a blind Malvad to boot. An ugly, blind, mystic, lustful that you got there. I find myself almost buried under an enormous heap of documents occupying my work desk, which I've carefully studied. Yet there's still an absence of any observation about specific light in the sky between two well-known star formations. I need to get him to like me more, even though he thinks I'm out of touch for 10 years. Yeah, I will name that star after my husband, and he falls in love with me. There you go, that's how we do it. Think of this. In the 19th, 20th, 21st century, they'll look for the star, and then, scientists, it's like, how do you pronounce that name of that star again? It's named after some Sogdian and whatnot. There we go. Despite of your chastity, we hope that, yeah, we're gonna make him the satrap of that area. He doesn't have any claimants, so I guess that must be kinsman. Well, I can't tell him what to... No. That'll be up to Armenia to sort that out. Cousin. Cereal. I'm gonna start swaying you because, well, hopefully I'll gain sympathy for Christians, but he's a troublemaker. What the hell? Oh, Revoke War. Hopefully somebody just jumps him. The X-shids of a lot of places. There you go. Make all that money again. Did you just join? Oh no, they want Ragusa, yeah. Okay, I don't mind that either. Cool. Yep, this is what happens when Persia is not the overlord of the region of the Balkans. They start fighting each other because of land claimants. But as long as they're all Zoroastrian, I'm okay. That's all I care about. As long as they're not in danger from other foreign powers. Bukhara prospers. Another holding slot. That's what we need. Let's see. 2 bags, 2 cities. Build another temple. It's the land of our ancestors. Or the land that Roxana Kayani lived after the legendary Kayani Dynasty lived in obscurity for more than 1,000 years, and then they've made their resurgence there. That just depends on what kind of propaganda you've been reading about our dynasty's history. Speaking of which, I should write a book about that. Shall chronicle my family history. Glory to the house Kayani. I choose to not relate to any particular attribute. The Lost Book. As I was writing it, I received a letter from someone in Dax in the Empire of Britannia, claiming as possession of a copy of a philosophy book by the famous Greek philosopher Zeno of Avelia. But that work was unknown until now. I was about to say, what's that Sogdian man doing all the way over there? He doesn't have any specific, Huh. Let me see. 59. Look, you're a smart man. Yeah. Fatima will be sent to Dax. Yes. The Doctor of Philosophy will be going. I'm sure he knows a thing or two about that. Never thought the religious head's gonna be my Mobat. Surprised that they never bonded. To be honest. You have forfeited your office, and we're gonna have you arrested and kick you out of the country as he's gone to Serbia, where, you know, Zeta is ran by Sogdians. Did I say Zeta? I mean Zeta. Damn it! I was watching some other Crusader King series and, you know, hear that man's pronunciation. The incorrect pronunciation that I'm counting. Switch the family. Anytime. Oh no. Hope it's just you ate something bad. Hate to lose you. Well, actually, it would be for a little better because, you know, he's chaste and all, but I'm in love with him. Disease must have made him secluded. Dysentery. No, that does lower the fertility. Fatarwaka cleansing claims returned with a philosophy book that was supposedly written by Zeno. Maybe I should invite some learned scholars to discuss this precious finding. I will read the book and see by myself because I have a very high learning skill, and that's what we need for this Hermetic Society. So, again, this is related if you are the owner or controller of the Great Library Wonder, or in this case, House of Wisdom, which has already, you know, existed since the beginning of this playthrough. So yes, I have gained the Lost Philosophy book. Let me see. Yeah, scroll through the library and find the Lost Philosophy book. There it is. Philosophy book by the famous Greek philosopher Zeno of Bosnia was thought to be lost forever, but was found and acquired by the Empress Roxana of the Persian Empire, the Glorious, for her great library. So, no, it doesn't increase the learning, but it ups the general opinion and vassal opinion. Very good. That book will be needed in case if there's a threat of civil war. Like says, all just read the philosophy books and what did Zeno say about, I mean, honestly, about my real life knowledge of ancient Greek philosophers. I only know Pythagoras, Plato, Socrates to an extent, and some of Aristotle, but not Zeno. I don't know much about him. Not to mention, the last time I read anything that is philosophy related is the Hindu ones. Back when I was playing as Chola. Yeah, now you're back up against the book. And we got another holding from Bakara. Alright, and it's full now. How about put the focus here? Actually, no, focus here. This one's more. Boy. Lushan. Not and Lushan. How you feeling? All better yet? No? Getting there. Look at this. Plus 20 fertility. Plus 25 fertility. Despite the fact that I've dedicated to Ameritat and the almost sapling increased fertility, it should work. Once he gets better in dysentery, of course. Okay, I'm gonna make this spin right now. If I don't get a child by the time I turn 25, I'm going to divorce him. Neophyte Theory is a greedy, slothful idiot who deserves none of Rich's possession. What do you say, sister? Shall we raid his laboratory and claim that which be ours? Nice old man, so yeah, we're infiltrating that laboratory. Take a drink for that. It was not hard to it was not hard to locate the neophyte's laboratory. Tariq tells me as we enter the castle, while old Diary has no talent for keeping secrets, he does know how to hire proper guards. He continues telling me about the obstacle ahead. I have a way with people and a heavy purse. After all, I'm a Sogdian. I mean, I told you many times throughout this series that we're born merchants, or how to make deals. As we step out of the shadows, the guards draw their blades. Their posture and faces change as I pull a heavy purse from my pocket. After a short exchange of words and coins, Neophyte Tariq and I head through a heavy door. What now, sister? What course of action would you recommend? If you focus on destruction, I will search on as well. Split up to cover more ground. Effective, but riskier. I like to take risks. Just as I'm about to pour acid over his notes, the door opens behind me. I whirl around and find myself staring into the panic eyes of Tariq. A split second later, I notice the guards holding him. Run! He shouts, but it is too late. Release me, I'm the colleague of your master. Oh no, I'm in prison. There goes my family focus. I've reached to the point where I was willing to shamelessly beg for water when the guards dragged me from my cell. Must have fainted, but the next thing I see is a scornful face. Well, my guards have caught one laughable crook indeed. Just I wanted to look at you. Oh, what a throwaway key. Mercy, mercy, I can't return to that place. We're rivals now. I would love to challenge him to duel, but I cannot because, well, the real question is, does he like money? Hey, would you let me out of here? Oh dear. Would a favor do? Would a bottle of wine do? I mean, of course a bottle of wine would do, but it's just, what good is that gonna do? Well, actually, yeah, I mean, we're fellow members. We're both brave and just. It's what we have in common, yeah. And, he does appreciate the books that I have the Sogdian language and a lot of that sex appeal that comes along with it. Actually, he can be persuaded. Like, here, let me put money in your pocket. Listen, let's have a drink, alright? And, hey, could you please let me out of here? You bastard. Oh, I have a bad feeling of what he's gonna do to me. No, not execute. Don't think about that. I don't think he's that malicious. I mean, he's a kind man. Oh my, be reasonable. Come on, be a swell guy. At least he's not Greek. Otherwise, he would have blinded me. Bosnia took a piece of Croatia, and soon Serbia's gonna take a piece of Croatia. And somehow, I'm still gonna get personally involved from that shepherd community over in Samarkand. You could say at least the man has a decency for me to tend with sheep. But do not worry, I'm a very healthy person. Wish I could be more healthy. I mean, I can, take up theology in case, shit happens. Huh. No. That's for Master Seductress, but life seductions is not what I had in mind. For being a member from Hermetic Society, but I recall. It's like, screw it, try it. And plus, I'm in an urgent need for a child. Now you got it. All I had to do is just increase the sex appeal a little more, and therefore he likes me. I think. Yeah. See? Seduction focus. It's just, well, I know that ain't me, but I'm... Oh, hang on. You got the wrong guy. There. Oh, by the way. Still increases fertility no matter what, but it's going to the intrigue side instead of the diplomatic way. I'm going to get you next time. Matter of fact, stick out the money. Paybacks are hell. Okay. Varam of Kogon. And I think we should build another temple simply for the sake of it. It's a holy place. You know, the importance of our old ancestral home. And I can't seduce my husband, because, we're already in love. Unless he dies, and then I'll seduce somebody and then marry the guy. In fact, make that happen right now. I mean, I could pick up Lustful. Very high tolerance now. And up that trade value here a bit. Yeah. Well, actually, whenever we choose to break off the love affair, it just depends on how it goes. Be patient! Just be glad that I'm not scarred or whatever they did to me in prison. It's just I was a shameless beggar. The wine, showing off my curves or lack thereof, convinced him enough to give him all the money and go. I'm the Empress of the Persian and Turan Empire, damn it. Of course that would happen. Bosnia wants to make Venice a tributary state. Very interesting here. Can we join in on that? No? Cannot join that because that's not a holy war. But a tributary state. Interesting. Kingdom of... excuse me. The most serene Republic of Cyprus has formed. Yeah, we could do it the Bosnian way and just say, hey, we should make them a tributary state, you know. We have the Republic of CK2, so why not the most serene Republic of Cyprus as well? I don't think they hold any territories-wise. There's him and that church family, then there's that man. I don't think he holds any outside territory. We could use them, despite the different faith. Because, you know, we could make a lot more money through all that tribute. Kicking these guys out of there. Thank goodness. Thank Ormazd. At age 21, I'm finally pregnant. It's just as long as you keep that fertility up, it's good. But, do I really want to do this? This is coming from a lunatic. Up the sex appeal even more, just to make it look like I'm very desirable. But anyways, this is going to be my first child, and I feel completely lost. What if I'm doing something wrong? What if something bad happens? What should I do for the day of my labor? Just need to rest and avoid any hard task. You've got to be very healthy. You've got to have a healthy and a good mind. Have a healthy. Do you realize what you just... Oh, crap. They're independent now. So now they're in real danger of whatever's, you know, coming up to them. And who's that man that wants to come? At least it's a Zoroastrian, but now they're in much, much worse shape than it is. Without their overlord, now they're vulnerable. Civil war again. You can't really get your act together, can't you? Oh, wait a minute. Wish we had guys like him in our army. I'm not joining that because that's nothing to do with territory or claiming. Sympathy for Muslims and Eastern faiths. Catholic scripture. There's a secret Catholic society around here. Guess we gotta burn it because you gotta kill off the members of the secret society. And the best way to do that is burn the stake of lot. Burn, 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 and that's the way to kill off the secret society. Kill them off before it's too late. That's the moral of the story. What a bother. The number of good dresses that I'm still able to wear is growing increasingly smaller as my pregnancy takes its course. Perhaps I should order new clothes to be tailored to my current measurements. I really need to order new clothes. Talk for Crimea. Yeah, he has enlisted help with some of the women from our staff to cheer me up and keep my mind off the pregnancy while I wait for the child to be born. If nothing else, it would be nice to have somebody to talk to when I'm not dealing with my duties as Empress. Fine, I suppose. Alright. The Shah of Persia is a just man. One of the mates helped me sit down, gently taking a feel of my belly and asking me if I'm comfortable enough. Another servant encouragedly holds a spoonful of soup close to my mouth. All this paper from my gossip's really spoiling me. What a blissful life I have. Now content, which, is that good? Doesn't matter. Just perfectly happy with the way things are. At least Bosnia's got a navy. Or a little bit of it. Yeah, look what you got yourself into. And you are winning. Did you? Yeah, you did take holding. Looks like it'll work. Oh, damn it. Inbred. But I have twins. And this other one? Not an inbred. But as the rules of success is concerned, well, she came out of the womb first, so therefore she's there. That's how it's declared. But unfortunately, it had to be an inbred. Twin daughters. Chat. Yeah. Well, that one I won't rename because inbred, and due to that, she may not live long, so there's no point in that. Chat. It's an easy name to pronounce. Still waiting for my next mission, whatever that will be, as I'll be rising up in the ranks pretty fast. In 3 years, I'm going to switch to scholarship now that I have children. Well, at least we can improve that character a bit. Too bad it's not a born genius. So, always be with you. Now I'm kind. She got 1 learning. Doesn't matter that I'm Hermetic. But at least I'm being nicer these days. And I've been signing a lot of non-aggression pacts to a bunch of people that are outside of the Empire. And temple finished. Baba. What do we drink to that? While my book is coming along, I still feel there's something missing from its pages. We do have more records, my lady. Details of the Kayani, you might say, but we have to spend some time digging in the graveyard, the master scribes informs me. I'm not afraid of getting my hands dirty. Also, we Zoroastrians do not bury people. What the hell are we looking for? We're going up to the mountains and look for what little bones that the vultures had left? Is that what we're looking for? It could either be a flu or pneumonia in some case. But I'm not terribly worried. Funny. I think it's the guy I didn't give him any education. No, I did. It's just I was thinking of some other guy. At least he's brave and not dull. Don't want to demand conversion. You might create a secret Hermetic Society. Today in the market, I watched as a poor beggar took his bowl full of coins and went straight into the tavern to buy a drink. Perhaps mankind is unlovable after all. It does not make sense, but I must try to accept it. Brew me a potion. Oh, wait a minute, I don't have it. You're just performing scrying. You didn't pay attention to that. But anyways, as I place my hands on the sides of the bowl, the surface of the water is perfectly still, yet it only takes a few moments before patterns begin to appear in the reflection. Mere images of the world, the past and the future. I take a deep breath to attune myself to what I'm looking for. I want to know what will happen to me as Empress. I see a storm. I can almost hear it. Or it is actually raining, but I still see a thunderstorm. Damnation! It's clearly a bad omen. Oh, that can't be good, so... If it's ammonia, well, I'm screwed. It is! As soon as you say that... Hope it didn't leave me in... Oh my goodness! You and your big mouth! And if I die, then the inbred will lead. Oh no. Shit's gonna happen. In the meantime, write a theorem paper. And, get me an apprentice. We're gonna go looking. But the smartest man is my friend Ardavan of Persia. He is also a member of the Hermetic Society. Well, why didn't you... We're gonna go look for ingredients right now. We'll gather herbs in the hills. So that's why I called upon my apprentice to help me gather ingredients that are needed for further studies in the mysteries of the world. So we will gather herbs, you know. Well, we will be fast friends. Well, let's not rush into things because, you know, I don't want to lose a body part. I'm not interested in it. You got all these health books that'll keep you alive. So, let's just try the mystical treatment. It could turn me into opposites, or Maz knows what's going to happen. You gave me a pouch of herbs and sent on a journey to find my spirit guide. Wandered the wilderness for days, eating only roots from the pouch, sleeping under the stars, and finally I felt the presence and I saw a great horned beast. Afterwards I wondered, are you the beast? I feel different. I'm possessed, and 20% chance of a lunatic, and that wasn't a good treatment. So I suppose the vision was about me having pneumonia. I knew something bad would happen. At least I don't have to worry about the omen anymore. So now I'm an aspiring seer. My sister, as you know, we're always in need of more ingredients to perform our experiments. These experiments are essential to uncover the mysteries of the world. I propose a joint venture to combine our knowledge in an effort to identify and gather ingredients so that our search for truth will not be halted by such worldly things such as material shortage. We're already out gathering ingredients. We're gonna gather more. Yes, we are. More herbs. So yeah, we arrived in the hills early in the morning to collect various useful herbs that we could find in the countryside. Our combined knowledge will be useful for identifying the plants. You know, when you have that possessed trait, it could turn into something. It could either make you a crazy person, or it could make you, a homosexual, like it happened to me back in the Assyrian playthrough. Who knows? It may not be around for long. Ammonia doesn't mind. I just put my hand on the mouth as the way of, oh my god. Oh, this is the worst thing that's happened in this series since Divashtich's reign of terror. Roxana has ascended to heaven at age 22, died of pneumonia and a bad mistreatment. Always patient and never lost her temper. A godly woman, Roxana's with her master now. Now, well, long live Empress Urpak, who is newborn and an inbred. And may not be around for long. Ardavan will be the regent. No changes in the council. Keep the focus on that. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Look, Either of these children grow up no matter what. Well, actually, preferably. Alright. Oh, my father's possessed too. So, but remember, Bosnians still have a claim to that. It's pretty dangerous at this point. Chat, I'd rather have you... Well, what do you mean, rule? We're babies. We're not even a year old yet. Hell. Just, yeah, I'm going for focuses early. For myself at least. And I would need a wise guardian. That is a Sogdian. Orion, perhaps not Divine. No. Philosophical tutor, you know. He's the guy that brought the book. What have they done? Knew she shouldn't go out and get pneumonia and get severely sick. And the sad part is I can't even take her to Skybro. I don't have the right. Oh boy. Will they sponsor these? And be sure to keep everybody happy with the of these sort of things, just to make sure that, hey, at least there's some piety. Nonetheless, there'll still be a lot of money to be made. But what did the vassals think? Oh yeah, everybody loved her, so it'll be fine. The empire won't break down. No, everybody loved her. Everybody loved Roxana. I guess she did indeed undid what her well, my great-grandfather has done, Divashtich. But unfortunately, I'm the inbred. And I don't think I'll have the skills. I'm not an inbred genius, which would have cancelled it out. I don't have fertility nor the health. I could still be pretty good at combat if I wanted to fight. Also, by the way, since I have zero knowledge, I can't read books. So we have to speed things up. Also, Finger of St. John. What the hell are we doing with that? That's a Christian artifact. Well, I can't do anything now. 16 years of regency. Here we come. But watch your back. Oh, everybody's calmed down now. Yeah, no, everybody's fine. Alright, go all the way. Fast. A lot of events will be popping up. Mostly title usurpations. And people being burnt. See what I mean? Secret mannequins. That's what Mother suspected. Already we're killing people. Be sure to spend money on structures, which I'll do that in a moment. At least the threat level went away. I mean, once I grow up, well, the Persia-Byzantine Wars will start again. That's for certain. Stop! What's going on over the Balkans? Is anybody threatening them? Yep. Well, that's the Doge of Benedetta. Oh my. All merchant republics pay well. What happened with the Raguzan War? White Peace. Why don't you join in? Fletcher. Okay, for once, going to intervene. Head to Croatia. We'll have to slow down this series now, so Holy War for Livonia, which is Greek name, by the way. That's this Merchant Republic. Well, Dolce, Dolce of that. So there you have it. Sardinia and Corsica. Biggest contributor of manpower to the Byzantine Empire. Yeah, we'll be covering more of that war soon enough, so get your very best. We're going to help out Croatia and eventually, well actually, this to defend the coast of Java of any enemies off the Croatian coast. And then bring up the Egyptian levies to deal with them, which shouldn't take long. Raise them up. Should be enough. Oh, hell. We know Bosnia is intervening, but we didn't think they would be there that soon. It's probably their entire force. Oh, no, they got even more mercenaries they're bringing. Money's been disappearing from treasury. I suspect my regent, Shah Ardavan, but there's no proof. Oh, he is greedy, for one. We were thinking about taking it to that area, but, oh no, supply limit is relatively close, so should be enough to land there. Just get there fast. Oh, Croatian troops are gonna take a beating. Will Serbia intervene? Come on, defend your Slavic, Parthian, Persia brothers, or whatever. Oh, they'll be coming soon, so you know what? Bring your very best, even though they're a bit inexperienced because they're relatively new. Yeah, dang. Their shortage of good commanders, because many have passed on for generations, so any able-bodied men and women with very good martial skill, join. An organizer and a giant. We'll bring him here. That's one. Not organizer, but heavy infantry. This one we need. Battlefield terrain master. Siege leader, we need someone like him. Inspirational for defense. About to say, what? Don't you guys have, you know, commanders that, you know, great at that sort of thing? I guess they're probably too new for that sort of thing. So proud. Huh. Don't know why they call him that, so we can't invite him, can we? No. Loyal servant. Oh, he's one of the commanders that they spawned with. Because, you know, blood of the Parthians, and they give you this commander. You've seen that. Now it's happening to them. This is hills. It's ouch time, fellas. A left-handed Serbian commander who will put you in. Who else? The better skilled ones are not here yet. Oh, battle's about to begin very soon. And here they come. Slow down. Okay, there we go. Too low. Willing to gamble on it. Okay. Guess you, because you're direct leader. Him. And then, that way. I was thinking, you should get on the ship just to, you know, go over to the Gulf. If things don't go our way. We're largely a mercenary army. They have way more cavalry. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some manpower here. Our lines could break very easily since they have more cavalry than us. Get in there. Since we occupy, we can land them immediately. Paying attention to their tactics and morale. A crushing defeat. A few more holdings and it's over. White Company. It's one of the mercenaries they hired. Get back to where you were. Still got him. I'll definitely do. Return home. And what's Serbia up to? Hang on. Oh boy. Byzantine Vespasian embargo war. Everybody is involved. Huh. I think they did that because of a defensive pact, right? Yeah. All. Everybody in the whole damn world. They've gone too far. Sardinia and Corsica brought them into this. It's one of those cases where it's like Alfred's like, hey, we need your help to embargo Venice here. And then everybody in the world is part of that defensive pact. Muslims, Christians, pagans, Mozdans, everybody. Yes, everybody, everybody. Except me. At least they got bigger fish to fry. Now, as soon as it lands, don't worry about that peasant revolt. That's Armenia's. No, they got it. Now we hit fast forward. They're gonna regret it. You may be winning, but it's only a matter of time. And it's only a matter of time before I die of poor health of being inbred. I don't know if this is the first time... Let's stop here. Just spend money on something. I don't know if this is the first time in the history of my YouTube channel for Crusader Kings 2 where I play as an inbred character, let alone a character who is 0 years old and is an inbred. I cannot recall that sort of thing. Hell, not even during the time of Zoroastrian Croatia, where we didn't have much of inbred children either, in which we like to think that we had superior genetics. But already, I thought we were out of this disaster, but no, guess not. Big Spender Jones. Or Jane, in this case. Yeah, there we go. Fast forward. So that's 16 years of regency. And it's still going to be 16 years because of the twin sister. The Serb is now the regent of Persia. Herbs in the Samarkand. Masbani. The soothing sounds of the glorious garden of Samarkand embrace me as I walk through the greenery. Reporting some local herbs sprouted in the garden. A secluded patch of grass presents an alternative end to this excursion. Nicodem, are you letting me go roaming around? Or the wise man here? No. I'll go get the herbs. Found 3 herbs. That's great. Mother Roxana could never accomplish that. She was taken away from us way too soon. It's over. They won. Bastards. Okay, now what's going on here? Sardinia Corsican Holy War for Pannonia. That's up there. And all the South Slavic countries are involved. And we know that Sardinia and Corsica is a very powerful enemy. Because they have all the money in the world. And all the armies and more when they hire mercenaries. So head to there, that's the target that they're threatening. Oral Croatia. Had to beat them again. And we have to call the allies. By allies, you mean vassals? Hell, bring Armenia too, now that they have a coastal connection. Actually, you could have done it through here, but made up my mind already. Sardinia, Corsica has a lot of land. Land here. Come over here. Oh, shoot. They got the air prisoner already. After taking over that country. That infuriates me even more. Oh, we're going up there. Then jump. No, no, no. Stop. Don't go that way. And looks like they're out to meet in the forest, and they will beat us to it. So we just stay here and let the Croatian forces assist us? Yes, they're coming up. Vengeance is served. We take Zagreb and Sisak, and we will take Shebnik. But there's many more where that came from. Yeah. The Croatian, Bosnian forces, and there's Serbian. You know this is going to be happening a lot ever since we released those countries. Maybe releasing them early was a bit of a mistake. We could have kept them in the Empire. But they'll still be fighting each other nonetheless. For territory reasons, but not outside holy wars. We can't vassalize them now. It's too late for that. No, they'll beat us to it. No, no, no. Won't matter. We'll figure out where their next direction is. fully heading for that army. Are you greedy? Yes, you are. Stop stealing my money, you bastard. Oh, damn it, we're gonna walk right into it. Go assist them. No, Croatia's coming. But fend off any other others. Any other others. What I get for... Great. Oh, this could be the end of me. We ought to start making offensive moves sooner or later. If we keep taking more casualties like this, then, go over the coast. Then, we have to call more reinforcements from, Iraq and other areas. Persia, perhaps. It's the flu, but it's a mild illness. As long as you know what you're doing. Attack them. Go on to lower commanders, you know, like... Actually, you should be in the center. It's kind of like the B team. Oh, god dang. Ill treatment. Well then, say goodbye to Opak. She wasn't meant to be long with this world, but yet... We're gonna have to get rid of that court physician once this matter is done. And hopefully a new regent. I don't like the Serbian man. He steals money from me. Shoot! Where's the guy who's organized? You! Come on, faster! I only have a limited time on Earth. Faster! Now we have the momentum. And no drop on supply limit. Guess you have to go across to capture more territory. Particularly here, since that was weakened by the previous conflict. At least as far as my knowledge. And get the siege leader too. No, this way. To knock him down. Oh no. And they're about to win it. Maybe releasing them from the empire that Roxana did was a mistake. After all this is going to be returning to Byzantine Empire one day. Because we can't be doing this forever. I've recovered from the flu despite the ill treatment. Alright. Fascinating place, you say. Sogdian Mannequin. The Iliad. Love that book. God. Yeah, take a few holdings and we should be alright. Yep, they took it. The bastards. I think we're at a realization that, yeah. Maybe that was a mistake. Basically, undoing all the accomplishment that Divashtich has done, since he was very concerned about that region, but at the end, despite the fact it was a great effort to defend the country and whatnot, but they're just too far separated from us. That's ultimately that problem. Anyways, everybody go home. And Dracon's at it again. You continue your commitment here, where you're stationed at for. Dracon's not a strong country. Should deal with that uprising first, since Bosnia's got this. But we'll keep that in mind. Oh no, it's a claimant war, we can't join that. There goes the shepherd community. I think we may have to abandon our, defensive agreements with the Balkan nations. Because I believe that's kind of too much for the strain, as well as our focus. Estonia. Who's winning? This is what I was worried about. I didn't notice that till now. Alright, I can understand all the other Zoroastrians are with them, but is that even enough to take on this massive force? And if we were to send them overland, that's too far, too long. Plus, you were never feudal, you were always tribal, and you got a lot of troops, so is that even enough? Tell you what. You're still around. Whatever it is, the quickest route for you to get there, go to there. Just show them that we will not abandon them. The immortals are too busy. They could have helped you. So it's like, yeah, we may have to abandon the northwestern Balkans in favor of advancing towards Constantinople through Adrianople, since we got lucky with the Great Holy War. Go for struggle, chat. Well, I'm going for duty. Get together, guys. Oh, damn, that's pretty fast. It's just one army. Are you a member of a warrior lodge by any chance? No. Because they're still tribal, they're allowed to join warrior lodges. regardless of faith, as long as they're not zealous. Actually, these tribals can't handle themselves. Fine, I guess we'll liberate them. After supper, me and Jelgil were supposed to help do the dishes, but hid the dirty dishes, wants to go play instead. I have to tell him. He ran away when I told on them. The others said I have to do all the work alone, but I was a good girl for telling them. I will do it myself. You managed to take Uzima. Perhaps Finland will be your headquarters after all. Oh, you are out to meet them now. Get the very best. Beat them to it. They got forced before us. But our cavalry will always be superior to anyone else's. What we want? And, it's like, yeah, you got this holy war, but now you got this revolt again. Can't catch a break, can't you, Rajputana? Now go, advance into the state. No matter how many questions I ask, he always has an answer and ever so patiently. Our relationship has grown and I feel I formed a strong mentor relationship with my guardian. Yeah, formed a strong relationship. And I doubt I'll be around for long. Now what's that war for? And who's the claimant? Sogdian. I think I'm staying out of India for this one. What's Armenia? Oh yeah, finding against Catholic nomads. It used to be Tengri long ago. We tried to convert them to Zoroastrian many times and it always failed. Fully occupied, but let's just defeat this army one more time and then off they go. You got a long way back home now. Actually, it's much easier to travel from there to there, rather than from across the steppes. Just through the Pontic steppe is enough. Just fast forward through this thing one more time for about a minute or so. Hope my twin is doing alright. New school of thought. Bekku Dharma Summit's been a talk of all cultured men recently. It appears they founded a philosophical school to rival the ancients. Their thoughts on machines, mathematics, and the natural world are truly remarkable. This Urmian philosophy will go far. That's for stewardship. He's the founder and he lives up there. Dharmasol. Hiroman. Kizu. A lot of evil people recently. And that spy master position is considered cursed. It's a thankless job. We will stop by the beginning of 1181. All this thing's very nice. Maybe I should ask if she wants to play. Wait a little, she could come to me. Mysterious charm for 4 years. She came over to talk to me, asked if I wanted to be friends. No, I have to go. No, you made 2 childhood rivalry friends. Like, that's a good idea. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will stop this episode on the month of April. Right on the 1st of April. Alright. So, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, as we have passed 9 years, 9 out of 16, so that's more than halfway through the Regency period. And I hope that things will go our way. I mean, not so sure about Opak the inbred, but her twin sister is the competent one. I mean, she's playful, but also rowdy. But I just hope things will be looking up. Certainly not the Balkans situation. I just decided to abandon it. We can't do anything about that anymore. Because, you know, it's too much for the Persian Empire to be carrying of. I mean, so when we gave them independence, I thought it would work out, but it turned out to be a mistake. So instead, we'll be fully investing on wars against the Byzantine Empire, just to get us to Constantinople by anyways, as well as eventually, you know, connecting the two here. And that'll be the official end of the Byzantine Empire in this way. That and many other things that we look forward to for the next couple of episodes as we wait for the beginning of the rule of Opak appropriately, if she could survive the complications of being inbred. I mean, hell, long ago there was an inbred man of the Kayani Dynasty that was able to produce a child. And he lived up to his 50s. Anything is possible. And we hope that anything will be possible for you people to tune into the next episode. Until then, so long for now.